All work, and now a bit more pay. Holiday wage rates must count overtime and commission, not just basic salaries, an employment tribunal has ruled. The decision could mean compensation for workers everywhere.
I think it's fair. I mean, if someone working overtime, that's exactly the same job what before they do. So I think it's good, it's fair.
There will be a bill for business owners.
The market is very tough. It's a lot of competition. Small businesses are struggling to be afloat. So of course it's a worry. But if the business is producing enough to pay for that, I think it will be a good idea, because the employee was working hard. They should be able to get, whatever advantages by working hard.
Business Secretary Vince Cable says a task force will weigh up the cost.
We have a variety of options. Employers could appeal, government could appeal, we could have legislation, and we want to talk to the parties involved, work out the costs. We think the implications are quite modest, actually, but we do need to think that through and then decide what action we take.
For workers with no normal working hours, a week's holiday pay is the average rate received over the preceding 12 weeks. That now must include any overtime worked. A tribunal will soon also rule on how much commission can be counted too.
I think it's a justice decision, and I think it is a decision that is for the good of the wider worker movement. So yes, I do think it's an injustice rectified.
Heavy construction and engineering firms will feel the first effects, but some of the high street's bigger business names have begun to prepare for a payout as well. John Lewis reviewed its policies this summer and set aside £40 million to reimburse workers if needed.
Companies now should be thinking about what they'll do under certain circumstances and prepare for it. Given that the whole thing will be in the courts and there's potential government action to come, it's not the best course of action to be taking action immediately, but certainly you need to be planning for it.
And workers shouldn't expect a windfall just yet. Courts will debate this for some time before any money changes hands. Poppy Trowbridge, Sky News.